So for the longest time in the living room, we've wanted one set-top box to rule them all. Something that would combine live TV, on-demand, streaming services, and a cloud DVR. Well, today a company called Fanhattan says that they've cracked it. About 2 years ago, they released an iOS app that helped you discover movies and TV shows across all different kinds of apps. It turns out the whole time they were actually working on hardware, a set-top box that would do all those things I just described and more. We came down to their offices in San Mateo to see what they've been working on.
So around here we call it the Friday evening problem. And so the Friday evening problem is, you come back home and sort of you want to watch a movie, whether on your own or with your wife or girlfriend or the whole family. And there's the session you're going to go through in terms of finding something to watch is going to be one that's going to end up in frustration. So we call this the Friday evening problem. And as a company, we've been focused on creating an entertainment experience that is one that's immersive and simple and joyful. And we've done that on iPad, where we launched an app that ties together all the different streaming services. But when it came to the living room, the issue was actually a lot more pronounced because of the different remote controls we were juggling with. And so we decided to sort of build our own hardware, mostly because we realized that there was not a clear platform that was built and at scale in the living room already, in which you could sort of run a service like Fan. With our touch remote, you can literally flip through channels. Because right now I'm watching a channel and I want to peek what's on the channel to the right. So I'm going to sort of swipe it in. And you see with I'm sort of grabbing in, oh, it's that 70s shows, okay. Maybe I'll see what's on the other side. On the other side is, American Pickers, cool. Or I can flip through a bunch of channels like this, right? Oh, cool, it's a movie I want to watch. So, so I can sit down and watch it. If I want to browse through the other channels, I can bring up the overlay. And here, again, I'm literally going to swipe through those as if it was a giant tablet. And it becomes really natural to sort of check out either all the channels, or here you've got a full history of the channels you just watched. And so it's kind of like, think of it as a browser where I can go back and through all the sort of breadcrumbs of channels that I've watched. Yeah, it's kind of the simplest TV experience you can have. And it's also the most fun one, because I'm essentially using the remote to swipe through different channels. It's very cool. We still think that the logic of adding yet one more device, and daisy chain it with the other devices and sort of overlaying one user interface on top of another and having sort of an infrared blaster coming back and trying to control the other device is really kludgy. And in 2013, there ought to be a better solution. So this was our idea, is to create a device that really is the only one you need, so that you can also have only one remote control to address the experience. I think it actually doesn't matter how big of a company you are and how many hundreds of people you have working on it. In fact, I think most of the time it's a question of focus. So we build the software, and now we build the hardware to go with the software, so we can deliver something that's actually a really compelling user experience.
So that's FanTV. It's coming out later this year. There are still a lot of things we don't know about it, how much it'll cost, what cable companies it will be available on. As of right now, there is no version planned for cord cutters. You have to have a cable company to use it. But if the hardware we've seen and the user interface that we play with are any indication, this could be just the kind of set-top box that a lot of us have been looking for.